Good evening. We call to order the West Valley City Council meeting. We note that we have all council members present, and we will now turn to Council Member Karen Lang for an opening ceremony.
Would you please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Okay. Last week there were no scouts. It was a snowy night, but none tonight, it looks like. So, other than there may be some visiting with family. Next on our agenda is the approval of the minutes of February 28th. To the council then for a motion.
Move for approval of said minutes?
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none. All in favor of approving the minutes, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Motion passed unanimously. The minutes are approved. Next on our agenda, we will do the Employee of the Month. We turn to Council Member Tom Hume for that.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it very much. Tom, please stand up and I'll read this letter, and then it won't take long. Okay. Tom June, Electronic Technical Specialist in Fleet Maintenance, nominated by Jay Ornopolis. Please accept this nomination on behalf of Tom June for selection as the West Valley City Employee of the Month. Tom is often unheard as he busily works behind the scene in the shops, working to ensure city vehicles are properly equipped and functioning, resulting in the safety of our employees. He has specialized in the equipment of the city vehicles and provides a very noticeable and unmatched expertise in this niche. Recently, after the death of our fallen police officer Cody Broderson, there was a need to ensure the equipment of all police motorcycles and vehicles were operational and functional for the funeral. And there was a minimal time to complete this task. Tom took on an ambitious role in fully outfitting a complete motorcycle to ensure it was a part of the detail. He did not simply outfit the bike with available parts, but rather completed in such a manner to ensure the motorcycle was an exact match of all the other motorcycles in the fleet with regard to parts, diesel, and equipment, replacing several parts and completing a detailed installation process. Tom worked late each night of the week to complete this single task, insisting that he not get paid, so he could donate these many hours as his contribution in tribute to Officer Broderson. He was in the shops on Friday during the weekday evenings, all of which constituted his time off to allow police officers to bring in their vehicles and get any equipment repaired. So we could honor Officer Broderson in the most professional manner possible, the way Officer Broderson deserved it. On one specific evening, Tom allowed an officer in need to respond to his own residence, so Tom could fix the light bar on that particular vehicle. So first is to say Tom's action and attitude during a time of mourning and grief were a boon to the officers in the city and were clearly far and beyond what is asked or expected of him. He would dare say they were far and above what most would do in this situation. Tom is constantly looking out for the needs of the city employees as they visit the shops. And he takes on task at the drop of the hat. He epitomized both the West Valley City value as well as the characteristic we should all strive to have. And it is with great pleasure that I nominate him for this honor, of which he is certainly deserved. Thank you. Please.
Thank you.
Mayor, who all is here with Tom tonight? Who all is here with him tonight?
Yeah,
Would you like to?
Tom, why don't you stand up at the podium right there, introduce you and your family, please. Yeah, actually, it's your family members. You don't mind, do you? Yeah.
Oh, up here. I have my dad and my mom, come today, and my brother, and my two brothers right there, and my sister right here, Susan, and just my wife, Lynn, and actually my dad, his name is Hoa, and my mom is Lynn, and it's my my wife, and it's Lynn also, and that my brother, and Harold, and Brian, and my sister is Susan, and my oldest boy is Presley, and my daughter is Kaylee, and my oldest son Brian, youngest son. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you all being here tonight. You're welcome to stay as long as you like, or not. People come and go here. And so if the little ones need to get to bed, why, that's okay too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Next on our agenda, we have our public comment period. And no one signed up, but we'll just check and see, is there anyone who wanted to take some time to speak? Nope. Okay. Then we'll close that public comment period and we'll come back to council. Any comments tonight? Mr. Pyle?
No, sir, thanks.
Council members, any comments you want to add? Okay. Going down through that. Next we have public hearings. We will be opening a public comment period on application ZT-1-2017 filed by the city. This is to request a changing to Title VII of our zoning ordinances. They call it a zone text change to reenact, recodify, and renumber. And so they've taken a lot of code and put it all together in order to make it more readable, to eliminate inconsistencies, and also to create several charts that are quick reference to be able to understand the different types of issues and how they're affected in different zones. And just as kind of we started with the county zoning ordinance, and since that time it's been modified, added to, and so they went through the whole thing and reviewed it, and so it's going to be easier to navigate, edit, it's more concise and consistent. So they deleted unused definitions, adding new ones as needed, consolidating issues, consolidating standards like setbacks, height limits, lot widths, etc. Consolidating landscaping, maintenance, screening requirements, a number of items. So you see there were some policy changes in there, but I don't believe there were major policy changes. A lot of it was just to get things in order, plus just correcting terms and rewording it so that it read more smoothly. Now, there were a lot of things in that. All of that information is out there and can be reviewed. It's a long document, but I think with that introduction, I'll stop there, unless any council members want to highlight something specific from all of that, or even Mr. Bile. If not, then what we'll do is we'll now open it for public comment. Is there anyone here to speak to this application? Seeing no takers, then we will close the public comment portion of this. We will come back to the council in response to this application. We will consider ordinance 17-10. To the council for any comments or motions.
I move to approve books. I'll join you now. I move to approve ordinance 17-10 as amended with the lodging facility definition discussed in our executive meeting.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion to approve what is on the agenda with an amendment to item 149 on the title. And so that will be added, that information, to the code. They left out one piece. Hope it's the only one. Any discussion to that? Seeing none, real technical, lots of excitement over this, yeah. With that then, seeing no further comments, we will turn to our city recorder for our roll call vote.
Councilman Vincent?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lang? Yes. Councilman Mueller?
Aye.
Councilman Hune?
Aye.
Councilman Christensen?
Yes.
Councilman Nordfeld?
Yes.
Mayor Bigelow?
Aye.
Motion passes unanimous.
Thank you. Next on our agenda, our consent agenda, we have 3 items there. Resolutions 17-32, 33, and 34. These are ratifying the city manager's appointments of members of the Sister City Committee, Enrique Cruz, West Valley City Arts Council, Jacob Fitzimanu Jr., and also the Arts Council, Marky Peterson. And so that is the item. These are just appointments to those committees, and that's a sufficient introduction, fairly routine, to the council.
Mayor, move for approval of the 3 items on the consent agenda.
Second.
Properly before us, any further discussion? Seeing none, to our city recorder for the vote.
Councilman Vincent?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lang? Yes. Councilman Mueller?
Aye.
Councilman Hune,
Aye.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Norfelt,
Yes.
Mayor Bigelow.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you very much. Now, that's our regular schedule. Any further comments from the council? Seeing none, then we will entertain a motion then to go into executive session for the purpose of a discussion on litigation, pending litigation or potential litigation. And then immediately following that session, we will adjourn. So we need a motion for that purpose.
So moved.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to go to executive session, which is, because it's litigation, we close that meeting so that we can talk about those things without revealing our strategies. And it's always good to have that. There are certain situations where we're allowed to go into an executive session like that, and this is one of them. With that then, on that, do we need to do a roll call vote on that?
I don't think we do, I don't remember us
Yeah.
doing that.
We generally don't, so, yeah, I don't remember doing that. I just got nervous. So with that then, all in favor of the motion to go to executive session and adjourn immediately following with no further business, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Motion passes unanimously. Thank you all for coming. We'll now go to our executive session.